This is my neighborhood, and a creek runs through it. Truthfully, 7 creeks leave the mountains and drop into the desert valley below, supporting a community of over 1 million people. Fishing these small streams often involves a bicycle. The bicycle can set the tone for fishing, as the bicycle requires you to slow down, put your work behind you, and to ease into the liquid world of trout. When I was still in grade school, we'd put our fiberglass rods on our backs and cycle past our school, cut through a golf course, and up into one of the canyons above the city to hunt fish. No lycra, just rods and a water bottle. I like spending mornings rolling on a bicycle through the light, first broken through the passing trees, then watching the sunlight turn down into the water. The morning light slides into the pools, around the bends, and over the cascades beyond. The water is cold in the upper canyon, and the trout are native. Fly fishing these streams provides opportunities to apply techniques not used in bigger rivers. Dapping with a 13-foot 10-car rod, or bow and arrow casting a 7-foot rod while crawling and squatting are not the dramatic images on the cover of tourism magazines. The fish in little creeks do not grow into the monsters of the fishing trade catalogs. These are humble trout in humble water. But give these modest fish their due. These trout are native to an inland Great Basin with no connection to the sea. As a child, I wondered, how does an isolated dead-end water system have trout? Hope guides every day of fishing. The expectation that the next cast will be the one, the finest fish will always be next. And when it's not, then on the next cast, it will be. The expectation that the next day on the water will be just as perfect as the last carries one through these days of working from home. Today, while distancing ourselves socially, my wife and I can roll down the driveway, ride up our road to cycle along one of these creeks, following it up into the Wasatch Mountain Canyon. Back to our Wasatch Mountain neighborhood, the cutthroat no longer holds court in isolation. Trout from other states and from other countries, transplanted years ago, have gone wild, or at least feral, in our creeks, rivers, and lakes. Brown trout, brook trout, rainbow trout, with the rarest of California golden trout swim in our waters. In this time of social distancing, fly fishing is just one more way we can be outside, enjoy the wild places around us, connect back to our childhood, and reach back to our roots as humans who hunted for their food.